My country people, una welcome to my channel today. Still on birthday saga. Tonto Dike don come out to come drag her ex-husband wey dey call Churchill for the birthday wish wey wish their pikin yesterday. She say she no want am to dey wish the pikin any birthday because na only when the pikin dey do birthday na the man dey always come out to come dey claim say na the papa. Make I read wetin she talk. She say being a father has less to do with your sperm and more to do with your heart. For the past 7 years, you have done it all to hurt your child, to hurt my child, from spiritually to physically. You and your family have claimed severally that you won a court case on child custody, but you decided to leave the child for me. Let me ask you and those clueless lots a question. Who goes to court, wins a case battle, and decides to forget about the child? Make it make sense. How intelligent do you sound? I have always known you to be a prolific, adamant, and pathological liar whose lies can raise the dead. I won that case. It hurt you so bad that you were asked to pay CS fee and educational fee. The court of law does not submit diabolical proofs, but the magnitude of my proof of your diabolical nature made them understand my fears for the life of my child and ask that you only have extremely strict supervised visitation by someone I trust. Why would a court put such a huge law on you? What you won was the price of CS fee. After you told the judges you were broke and even demanded that I paid your transportation fees to court. It's all in the court transcript, which you/lawyers should have, and I also have. For 7 years, you have only paid 4 months CS fee, no/0 school fees, and have never ever done a visitation or attempted to. Yet, you self-pity telling people you don't have access to my child. After much begging and pleading, I let you come around for his first birthday, with you contributing not even a pin or giving him a present. Yet, you ran to social media to post pictures as though you lifted a finger. Even though people told you sponsored the party, my stand is my stand. I would not spend so much money taking care of a child alone for you to have access, only to deceive the world that you are taking care of him. You were called 6 years ago to pay school fees by the school. You told them you had made a transfer and blocked them. So I decided to take away your surname from his permanently. If you can't be responsible for a child, you have no business in his life or owning one. I left you 7 years ago due to domestic violence, prolific cheating, and having no family value as a man. But still, you managed to hustle my contact to send a condolence for my mom, a woman you hated, the ground you walk on, and saw through all your numerous lies. But you can't use same energy to check on your sperm we created for 7 long years. But you can come to Gram to celebrate him. You are a deadbeat by choice and by heart and by pepper dem gang. It's in your blood that lives in you is an inheritance of your childhood. You claimed I asked you to buy me a house. Your mother, after working with mental health hospital for over 30 years in the UK, bought herself a home with the help of her London-based taxi driver boyfriend that often physically abused her. You couldn't put food on our table till the last 2 months before I left you. Then your first over Yahoo money landed while being with you. First money I ever saw you spend, and you took your then side piece, now your wife, for holidays and abandoning your 7 months old. So how could I be asking you for a house from a man I was feeding, clothing, and man that even when you paid for the rented apartment we lived in, I prayed for you because life was hard with you? Came back after my son's delivery, only to find out that you borrowed the money, and when they came to embarrass you with police and social media threats, I had to reimburse the fellows. We were partially living off money from my wealthy relatives who didn't want me to suffer. So basically, our financial status was based on what I brought in. How then could I have asked you for a house you clearly could never afford at that time? Or why you were still owing me from the wedding and bride price I used my money to marry you? It's life no balance. All proof and evidence remains on my YouTube channel. If no one knows you, I do. You are a poor soul, full of his own lies and hate. That hate blinded you so much, you lost the memory that my son King was born Churchill as one of his names. And for the love of Christ, you never named my son King either. That name came from my brother. Did you try to replace the real King Andre Churchill Dike or gaslighting me? I guess you will name your daughter King Tonto too, but it's just a name, so feel free. You always wanted a shadow of what I had. It's his name and you have stolen, but you can't steal his destiny, blessings and grace. Regardless of what your plans are, you have failed. The only thing you have achieved is a broken generation. Where is your daughter Bimbo that you have lied to the world you don't have? And why don't you take care of her too? Nor celebrate her? If she was born by a celebrity, would she have made your clout pretentious birthday post? A true deadbeat father indeed. You are the worst thing that ever happened to my father's bloodline, to my life. I wake up each day apologizing to my child for having you as a sperm donor. I don't regret the blessing. My regret is having you, an evil creature, be a part of this gift. You are not a father. You are the world number one deadbeat. You are but a mere donor. Thank you for making loving my son more come so easy by dodging responsibility and making me a proud father and mother. I rather not share. So you being a deadbeat saves me that torture. I have always been capable of taking care of what's mine. My son will never need a dime from you, not even your name. Wahala not too much like this. No be small thing now. Make we end the matter for here. But before I go, I wan talk say Churchill, when I even go e page, I realize say this man na only on birthdays na you go see am post that e pikin picture, that King Andre picture, only on the pikin birthdays, which is very bad. Yes, if you know say you really wan dey part of your pikin life, you need to take responsibility. You know, you dey come out since dey tell people to say the mama no gree allow you near the pikin. The mama no allow you near the pikin, and people dey blame the woman since, say na she na dey stop you from seeing the pikin, whereas na you na be the bad father. You no wan respect yourself. Na so e be o. When you marry a childish man and an ungrateful person, e go use you take rub for ground. Na God go help Tonto. Una take care, una bye.